Welcome to the Ties podcast. As an employee, we experience professional highs and lows. The working life is a roller coaster. We have all been conditioned to celebrate career milestones. But the truth is, true financial progress often happens in quieter moments. We need to understand when to celebrate and when to quietly acknowledge progress. This distinction is important. While promotions and salary raises are positive, they don't always lead to significant financial growth. Salary raises tend to be in the low single digit percentages, while promotions may take you to the mid teens. In today's day and age, we do not get financially ahead in life when we, as an employee, get promoted or get a raise. We need to understand this. The real game changer in personal finance is suddenly having more cash flow. Here are two situations where we may find ourselves having more cash flow. The first is when a loan is paid off. It is a silent victory that unlocks a whole new world of possibilities. This is when we should celebrate. We also need to be cautious in how we celebrate. Here is some guidance on how much we can spend on this celebration. It is okay to spend an amount identical to what we were paying before on a monthly basis. Exceeding that is not recommended. In other words, it is just like paying the debt for one more month. At the same time, it is important to ensure that we do not use this opportunity to take on new debt. Taking on new debt at this time simply diminishes the entire cash flow advantage we created for ourselves. Secondly, we also get financially ahead when we, as an employee, secure an exceptionally high increment, such as around 20% or greater, with no increase in expenses. This typically happens when we switch jobs. The reference to not having increases in expenses is important as there is a strong tendency to reward ourselves when we achieve this milestone. It is perfectly fine to reward ourselves with something that we can afford to buy in cash, as this may be required for our emotional well being, especially after all the hard work we have put in. However, it is important to remember to not spend on something that is beyond our means or to take on new debt as part of the celebration. Understanding the 2 points above will make us look less forward to getting an increment or promotion at the workplace. At a deeper level, it will create clarity of thought and a sense of proportion between career and the other aspects of our lives. We still absolutely want to earn more and want to get promoted in the office, but we realize that having this increment is not going to improve our financial position much. So, raise a glass not to the next promotion, but to the day you break free from debt without getting yourself into new debt. That's when the real celebration begins. Let us now take a step back and talk about getting financially ahead over a longer span of time. We get financially ahead in life when we have sound, long term financial planning in place. This financial plan needs to be accompanied by two learned traits. First, we must have the discipline to adhere to the plan, and secondly, the wisdom to know when to deviate from it and revise the plan accordingly. This long term financial plan should guide our investments so that at the right moments we make wise investments. Continue to follow this podcast as we develop your perspectives on personal finance, which will, over time, help you develop the wisdom to chart your financial journey. Remember, this is not financial advice. We are providing financial knowledge to develop your perspectives on the many dimensions of personal finance that have to be simultaneously managed in our lives. Please seek professional financial advice before making any investments.